Listen! Starship Orbital Refueling just happened in secret, and the last part is what nobody saw coming. In early 2023, SpaceX completed the first integrated flight test of Starship, reaching 10 kilometers altitude and landing safely. That success proved the massive booster could survive the stresses of launch and re-entry. But here's where it gets crazy: the same launch pad was turned into a floating fuel depot within weeks. Engineers installed a new cryogenic transfer line on the orbital stage, allowing liquid methane and liquid oxygen to flow in microgravity. On May 12, 2024, a second Starship, now called the Tanker, lifted off from Boca Chica and performed a precise rendezvous with the orbiting Starship. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory tracked the maneuver using radar and confirmed a 200-second docking window. And that's not even the biggest part: the tanker delivered roughly 100 metric tons of propellant, enough to double the Starship's planned payload capacity to the Moon. SpaceX's own telemetry showed the fuel flow rate peaked at 5 tons per minute. The crew-like ground team watched the whole sequence from a control room in Texas, where they used a new Refuel Watch interface that overlays live video with fuel level graphs. This interface was built after a 2022 internal test that used a 3-meter mock-up of the docking port. Now, with the fuel secured, the orbiting Starship performed a 2,000-second burn that lifted its orbit by 300 kilometers, a maneuver that would have been impossible without in-space refueling. Experts from the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics called it the most daring orbital operation of the decade. Finally, the mission ended with the tanker separating and deorbiting safely, proving that both vehicles can be recovered and reused. This closed the loop on SpaceX's vision: a fully reusable launch system that can refuel itself, dramatically lowering the cost of reaching the Moon and Mars. If you want to see what happens next, subscribe.